fights. Interesting, the blind pick Lucian into the middle lane.
And in comes Trick up to the top side, looking for Foxy right now. Equalizer's thrown down. The bounce doesn't land onto him, but he gets blocked up for just a second, dashes twice, and even Mithy has joined the party up top. Flash, followed through, headbutted right back into Trick. That was close, but it's gonna be first blood.
First blood for G. Also a trade happening in the middle lane here.
Oh, Perks behind enemy lines, getting a double tap onto Betsy, trying to dodge, flashing forward, calling, and Perks gets the solo kill. Welcome back to Lane Kingdom.
There was only one challenger he hadn't taken down in summer, and now Betsy falls. We're up to the top lane.
Oh my goodness, that rend was nasty. Pulling the sticks out of Expect. Okay, we started to get some action here as Faxy's going to get caught on. Sven gets the blowback, flashing forward, dash and slash, and Mithy coming in for the relief effort. The bully's getting bullied here. It is 3-on-1 once again. And Mithy gets himself a nice pair of croc skin boots.
What do you know? It was the time that the items just get completed. ROCCAT say, okay, well, we'll just push onto the middle lane. Now they go in.
Yeah, oh, Trick. Okay, that was a little bit of bouncing around, and Mithy tries to get a bit of it as well as he flashes away from the rest of ROCCAT. They might have run out of steam here as Betsy finally takes down the last few shots and finishes off Trick here. Harden getting fired down as Expect, who actually charbroils him down to nothing. But did everybody melting through. Sven gets a hop, a skip, and a double kill to compensate. 20 minutes now, it's G2 turn their attention to the mid lane.
It's a reaction from G2. Trick took enough time out of ROCCAT's play. ROCCAT weren't able to push down the tower because they were. At this point, Wadid can't actually get some of the procs off to get this Ardent Sensor working as well as he would like, and it means that Wadid's on the way out, backing out all of the time, and Yarnan can't quite get the ult. Hang on, Rocket around the back.
Yeah, and they're going to be able to smite it down. It's actually rended as Yarnan secures this one. A fast move, it juked everybody, even the observers here. Sven gets one kill to start off things onto Wadid. G2 do not want to let ROCCAT escape with this Baron. Double knock up for Mithy right now. Pride Stalker, everybody's caught inside the pit. He's going to be able to dash his way out. Sven following through. Perks, relentless pursuit right into the face of Betsy. Expect even following forward. A calling full channel comes out, but it's not going to connect exactly where he wanted. Betsy trying for some trickery, shoving, but Perks was able to get the dash off back. Unfortunately for Pride Stalker, nowhere for him to go. He dashes back in and Sven blows him right back. A hop, a kill. And all of a sudden, ROCCAT, they might have got Baron, but it's only on 2 members. Pride Stalker, a Trick, I should say. In goes Mithy. Once again, Black Shield on, keeping Yarnan safe for the time being. And in comes Trick. They're trying for the engage to cut them off, shoving the Zac back. Ooh, can't quite get it. The root. Betsy's going to be able to finish him off.
Yeah, ROCCAT taking good exchanges around this Baron buff, and of course it's up, which they are close to. ROCCAT shouldn't be quite as difficult to fight against.
Let's throw the Morgana in. We did, though. He's getting knocked up right now, and there is Expect going golden for just a second. Sven, he might get caught. No, he's got the pullback. Jumping forward, shut down by Yarnan. A double kill for the Kalista, and they will clean house under the G2 turrets. This is the ROCCAT team fight.
ROCCAT able to take the 3. Sven is in a fantastic position at 5-1. Here comes the TP.
Yeah, but Trick is already almost down to 0 right now. Oh boy, redemption. I don't know if you will be redeemed. Perks does finish off Foxy, but Yarnan does the same thing to Expect. Trick leading incredibly low as Yarnan looks to throw in the Morgana. Instead, they find Mithy. Point blank, dark binding around the backside is Perks, but it's Pride Stalker tanking up the full channel of the calling. In comes Betsy, throws a couple of rocks, but now it looks like G2 have the damage. Pride Stalker turns back in again. They find Sven to lead him out of the fight, and that could be the difference maker. Perks is isolated. Mithy says, sorry, bro, I am out of here, and ROCCAT win a huge fight.
Pride Stalker and Wadid play bodyguard for Yarnan, 1 on either side, and as soon as a threat steps up from G2, ROCCAT turn around and just deal with it instantly. They find Sven again in a fight, and for only the 2nd time they kill him, but that might be enough to end the game.
Death timer's still ticking right now, 20 seconds on that Tristana, and ROCCAT show no signs of stopping. Will actually quit while they're ahead, and there is
Yarnan into the fight. They got the Baron play, which was great the first time, and now the 2nd Baron doesn't even carefully, cautiously walk this in. As I say that, Pride Stalker dashes in.
All right, well, there's the collapse right now. Full calling comes out from Perks. It looks like Sven's going to start the fight off with a kill onto Betsy. They get Pride Stalker right into the back, and they were going to be able to finish him down. However, Yarnan is staying alive, and he takes out Mithy, Trick, Expect, Perks, Sven, all running for their lives as the first inhibitor of the game is going to fall down. Even though ROCCAT lost 2 for 1, looks like
last whisper completed. Sven is very close to the point where he just has to sit behind his front line. Look at how much damage he just did to Betsy. But Pride Stalker wants to go in.
All right, he's got goo for just a second. Here comes the redemption here. Pride Stalker and Betsy need to get healthy. It looks like they'll be able to do it, and there's a ceasefire for the time being. Or is there? Pride Stalker turns on to Perks. What did is going to get the finishing kill. A hop for Sven, but he's dark bound for just a moment now. Foxy, meanwhile, was chipping away at the tower up top. There's some minions here. Expect is trying to burn them all to a crisp. But meanwhile, the rest of the G2 base is in shambles.
Of course, that binding locks Sven as he reaches the destination, since he'd already started jumping at that point, and that meant that ROCCAT weren't able to capitalize fully. But again, Sven got found by a binding. He was safe on this time. It was Perks that ended up getting taken down by Pride Stalker, and G2, they were trying this double AD carry style. ROCCAT closing in for the win.
Trying to take this one in game number 1. Trick decides to go bouncing, but Faxi says, nah, I don't want to. Sven is going to be able to pick up one crucial kill here onto Betsy, and that will stop the ROCCAT push for now.
But the binding, again, buys ROCCAT the time to get out of to close game 1 against G2 and put one nail in the coffin of G2's hopes of getting first.
Trick, he's going to try to say something about that as he hops in. It looks like the fight's already been turned. They look for Mythy. Expect goes gold. They knock Sven in. And can they take him down? Yarden says, yes, we can. Perks around the side, a triple kill, just like that for the Callista. And it's going to be the Quadra.
Only one remains. It's Perks. They don't know where he is, but Perks shows himself.
Oh, no. Flash and dash. And, you know, they don't even need the Penta. ROCCAT say, we are going to win this game.
Yeah, ROCCAT just want to win the game. They don't care about the Penta. Yarden's like, okay, let's just get to game 2. Let's do this again. Let's beat G2. And again, Pyra, we're in week 10, the last week of the split, and ROCCAT, they're putting themselves 1-0 up against G2.
Oh, it's 38 minutes, so redemption comes in, and it feels like redemption for ROCCAT. They may not be going to playoffs right now, but they are certainly starting to put a damper on G2's dreams. And wouldn't you think it looked a little dire this week? But ROCCAT can prove the Kingslayers are alive and well.
What goes well with the disengage? A side lane split pusher like an Irelia that can take control over the map.
But Yarden is more mobile.
Yeah, Yarden doesn't really want to take the trades, and you can see top side now. Faxi opted for the double longsword, but is actually going to lose this trade. No flash, remember.
This is trouble. Oh, no. Blind first blood, expect.
Silver, obviously, late game team fights will crit through. This is bad timing, Faxi.
Still no flash. Unfortunate. He tries to get the kill, but he gets dunked on instead. Expect grabs numbered without any backup. And G2 easily punished right now. You gotta question this as Pride Stalker gets caught out by Trick. It's a barrel back, but there's his team right there. Pride Stalker, what was he doing?
This has gone a little crazy.
No, for strong mid laners. It's not just a meme, it's often the truth, and he's not always one that comes up in that conversation, but
TV coming
conversation, we gotta talk about this bottom lane right now. Knock the just on a back. He's out! And he's out, but Foxy wanted to finish it. Mythy says, get back over here. And now it is a brawl in the bot lane. Expect comes out on top. 3 kills on the Gnar.
Oh, so close and yet so far is the story of this Irelia pick. ROCCAT just have been inches away from kills. Perks now closing in.
Oh boy, you're trying to juke, but that's not going to happen. John Shield not enough. Expect still Mega Gnar. Perks gets kill number 2. They're going to knock down the towers. G2, they can't make the big play happen. Expect this bounce Foxy.
Sorry, Faxi.
He's got to turn it.
Although when Mega Gnar kicks in, Expect actually can't get the kill. That's why Mythy is here.
Oh, get back over here. Foxy throws some transcendent blades, but he's surrounded by G2, and he is having a bad
pick threat. Speaking of pick threat,
yeah, looks like we're going to have something unfold pretty quickly there. Now Perks takes some damage from Betsy. He's going to get locked up in the pit. The barrel goes in, but it's not going to matter. Perks on a rampage with his 4th kill of the game. We're 17 minutes in now. All of G2 eyeballing that tier 2 turret. ROCCAT desperately trying to hang on here as they've been blanked in this game. 0-7. Yarden looking to change that. Nearly takes down Perks, but he lives. How much HP is that? Mythy might be left for dead. He burns the flash. ROCCAT are done. They turn over to Trick. Ricochet alive. The Ricochet Trick. He's one more shot. Yarden's gonna do it. And G2, they are scattering as fast as they can, but that was some close health. Within is on the side lane, but he's a little too deep on this one. And he gets his ultimate, but he's going to be left for dead. Perks was even covering the rest of this, and now you can see Trick actually going in off the screen on the minimap. Widid is trying to survive for a little while, but meanwhile, the rest of his team is not faring so well. Yarden falls. G2, that all confirmed up. We'll see if this fight is going to go down. Yarden's still ticking on the death timer. Betsy trying to distract, so is Pride Stalker, but he's caught on a hook. Teleport in for Faxi right now. It's a shockwave, but not going to be where it needs to be. Unfortunately for ROCCAT, Expect was right there with the red light. Barry is still up right now.
Here's
Faxi's trying to go for it. It gets taken out by Perks. It looks like they're not going to finish this fight, though. Foxy, oh, nowhere for him to go anymore. It was a valiant effort, but they lose out big time. Baron goes down.
Mine's easy. And in goes Trick.
There we go. Double shockwave. That's a lot of damage on Pridestalker and Yarnin. Wadid is trying to keep everyone healthy, but Mithy is still going to get a finishing blow onto his opposite number, onto Pridestalker, I should say. Now, Expect is looking to go in. Narvar nearly complete here. Trick, Mithy, Perks all a little low, but they are all staying alive, and they've cracked open the base, turning onto this inhibitor. ROCCAT desperately trying to respond. There is a chance to fight it out. Expect is going to get that fadeaway boulder toss, and they won't be able to finish inhibitor just yet.
What a different game to game. Oh, they want to go.
Chase down. They know that there is no Gnar here. However, oh, stun is out. Let's see if they can take down Trick before it all ends. The hook comes in. Holding in 3. Perks is a monster. And it looks like G2 might be able to turn this on. Trick goes forward. He might die for it, but he takes down Pridestalker in the end. But did Yarnin both low. Flashes, and it's scattering right now as ROCCAT are trying desperately to get away, but the teleport is coming in for Expect. G2 trying to cut them off, chasing them back to the wrong tower. Sven doesn't even care. He's on the base right now. Uncontested. They can just stop these backs by sending them back to Found the Fast Way. Perks is going to get 2 more. Looking for Wadid to make that a triple. The Gnar into the wall. Nowhere for him to go. There is the triple, and it's 25 minutes. G2 looking to close it out.
Sven's been pushing the entire time, looking to just push for the win here, waiting for the rest of his team. Doesn't want to commit to it himself, as Foxy is alive. G2, that shockwave was disgusting.
Foxy, he is desperately trying to keep
3-level
going
advantage.
Yeah, that
Sven.
shockwave that Perks has is insane. Sven is big on this Tristana as well. But the carries have started to fire on all cylinders. And this does not look like a 25-minute game. This looks like the kind of thing you see with double that time. Foxy is not going to give up, though. Not that easily. He's got 1 kill and 6 deaths. He wants to make it 2.
Sven giving them the old chase here at this point.
Oh, I took the wrong way.
He might actually just kill Pridestalker here, and then kill...
Oh, my goodness. Okay, belly bop. Sven. What? No, don't end it now.
Well, Sven doesn't want to get killed. He's got his heal. He knows that all he's got to do is try and stack up some Warlords and jump out.
Oh, no,
he's dead.
2v1. Okay.
He might get a tower here.
This is exactly
what
what you're talking
to win
about.
in his mind.
I mean, when you can't push out anywhere, it's hard to get those objectives, so he does get one, but he gives his life for the effort anyways, tries to stay alive as Mithy takes the kill. But there's not. We would be going to game number 3, trying to make up for what happened in the first, and Jarv in, Jarv out. Trick does not want to fully commit to that one. On the hunt is popped by Yarnin, but they're not going to fully commit to it just yet. The tornado catches no one. Foxy looking for a flank around the side. Shockwave almost deletes Yarnin. The spell shield comes in a smidge too late, but he is going to be able to save his own life as Trick goes in, and it looks like ROCCAT are still pretty excited about this.
Wadid is actually shouting at Cannon, I saved you, at that point, trying to desperately get himself to 1 more completed item before a fight. That allows G2 to get the Baron, and G2 will regain immediately.
What does he think about Ardent Sensor, though?
Probably hates it. Probably hates it.
All right, Expect wants to go in. He does get the Mega Gnar, gets a few hops. Gets pushed back, though. No more inhibitors, really, for ROCCAT in this game. The last one being fired down, but Trick finds himself isolated. ROCCAT still has this unit, trying to hold strong.
The bottom inhib did respawn as well, so G2 will need to go and take that down. But I mean, it's a matter of time at this point. They can move down through the base. ROCCAT go 1 last fight!
That's what Pridestalker goes on in, and it looks like Trick's going to tag his way. The jungler's having a massive impact in this fight. Shockwave flashed away from Yarnin, still takes the damage as Trick deletes Betsy off the map. G2 are looking to close this one out. All they need to do is finish off the Nexus turret, and the Nexus itself, ROCCAT are tenacious. They will not go down without a fight, but they have run out of time. And at 30 minutes, G2 looking for redemption. G2 still hunting for that #1 playoff seed. G2 smashing everyone against that wall. And Perks is definitely a legend in this game, as G2 with 23 kills will finish off the Nexus and take us to game number 3.
The even series is...
Need themselves a little extra tankiness. Why not? Go ahead and take that Gallia.
Yeah.
This is going to go, and Foxy, yeah, he just gets caught up, tries to turn it around, but the Cataclysm is on. Trick, he gets caught up in that pit and gives his life, but Foxy falls down. Betsy coming in a little bit too late, trying for the shield of Duran. No, he gets a knock-in onto Mithy. Pridestalker tagging his way in, but he can't find an opening, and now he might be the one going down. Expect forward, and he's able to get a kill. Hyper proc coming in.
This is so good.
Is G2's favorite.
G2 using this Rift Herald now, plus the Tilia wall. That's how it's gone.
Oh, and so is Brightstalker. Wait a minute, no! He's able to get away and taunted in his trick as he tried to get the finishing blow. What did though is caught out. The Galio's coming just in time for a heroic entrance. The tower finishes out Perks, and this just might be the start of the turnaround.
To have been played on a champion around the major regions, but ROCCAT don't care about damage rating, Clara. They care about the fight.
They're getting frisky, and they caught Trick. The chains came down on Brightstalker, but that dog was off the leash. This is where you can see the plan start to come apart as they get the suppression on, and Trick is deleted off the map. Brightstalker. And then it's reversing. Yeah, I mean, this is done. I get what you're saying. This is actually fantastic that they've now managed to find this in a blind spot for ROCCAT. So the Baron comes in.
Had been in the top lane and had showed, so ROCCAT might need to commit something here to try and start this fight, but
there's the wall.
They don't really want to go in blind.
No, but they're going to be able to find one target just like that. They take down Sven. It's Brightstalker that gets it. Mythy's trying to disrupt with his ultimate, but it's not going to be enough. Betsy finding another. No, it's Yarden that gets the finishing blow. G2 overcommitting.
Oh, that's a terrible one.
I know, I shouldn't quit my day job either. Trick, Brightstalker jumps on him, the infinite suppress. Now he's fleeing away. Yarden with the buster shot, but it looks like Brightstalker might go down as well. No, Betsy comes in for the defense. Justice, but
ROCCAT finding a pick will slow G2 down. 0-6 for Trick.
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate for him in this game. Perks, though, he's trying to make up for lost time here on Betsy. He's throwing some rocks. Once again, in comes the rest of G2. Betsy caught it, but now it's ROCCAT that tagged their way in. Meganar, everyone's flashing away, and now it's Faxi looking to hunt down Mythy, but they're going to be pushed back for the time being. Betsy going in for the Justice. Brightstalker follows in and takes a bite out of Mythy.
The last play didn't hurt them.
Back in the base. Faxi's holding the line. They want this fight. The wall comes in. Witty is isolated from the other side. Brightstalker, he just hops right over it. And down goes Perks. Teleport coming in. Right behind for the flank. Meganar, I don't think it's going to get there in time. Looks like they don't even need this Baron stress. They're just going to push in. Double kill for Yarden onto Trick. He's looking for that triple. He's got a flash. He doesn't take it.
It's happening again. Pyro ROCCAT, they are going to beat G2 at this rate for the second time this season in the last week of the regular split. I don't know what is in the water right now, but ROCCAT, Kingslayers is absolutely true.
Not once, not twice. These guys just keep on doing it. They get themselves the Baron. Oh my goodness, in this hand anymore.
This is going to be devastating mentally wise to win this game.
This is going to be where it goes right now. They're going to knock everybody away. Mythy just can't quite get in with the ult. They're going to clean house. Down goes Mythy. Sven, expect Perks all bleeding out right now as they run away from this fight. Inhibitor falls. Yarden, he's hopping and looking to take down number 2 as they just keep on opening the doors, busting down G2's base. And they're looking to end this one.
ROCCAT with perhaps the gift to Fnatic and a big win for themselves. ROCCAT at the end of the split gonna earn another victory over G2.
And that is going to be it. That is the final fight. Down goes the last Nexus turn, and ROCCAT recognize no royalty. They bow to no one.